though we would like to think otherwise, was founded on racism, has persisted through racism, and is racist today. And if you don't want to accept that phrase or that word or that distinction, look at this. There is 10 times the wealth in white America today than there is in black America. There are 2.3 million people behind bars tonight while we enjoy our freedom, disproportionately comprised of people of color, the largest prison population on the planet, bar none. In a kindergarten classroom, 4 or 5-year-old child of color is 5 times as likely to be disciplined or suspended or expelled as a white child in front of the same teacher for the same infraction in the same country today. But this racism, though foundational, literally kidnapping people from West Africa, bringing them here to build the greatness of this country on their backs, and then denying their ancestors the meaningful opportunity to enjoy in the wealth that they had created. For so long, it had flown under the surface, at least for people like me, a white guy from Texas, born every day by those who do not look like me and have had a different experience. But it was only until this administration and this president that racism was invited out into the open. For the last 3 years, there's been a rise in hate crimes in every single one of them. Those counties that hosted a Trump rally in 2016 saw, on average, more than a 200% increase in hate crimes. A president who promised to ban all Muslims, read all people of one religion, from the shores of a country that is comprised of people from the world over, from every walk of life, from every tradition of faith. On the day he signed his executive order attempting to ban Muslim travel, the mosque in Victoria, Texas, was burned to the ground. When he asked people who were born in this country but do not look like the majority to go back, what is he telling the rest of us when he calls Klansmen and Nazis very fine people after they've just chanted, "Jews, you will not replace us"? What is that saying about this country? And when he repeatedly warns of invasions and infestations and calls migrants and asylum seekers animals and predators and killers, and then this May of this year in Florida, one of his big rallies, when he's talking about this invasion and these immigrants who are coming to get us, who, by the way, commit crimes at a far lower rate than anyone born in this country. When he's saying all this, and he says to the crowd, "How are we going to stop them?" Someone yells back, "Shoot them." The crowd roars their approval. The president smiles and he laughs. Well, that violence, that hatred, that racism, that found us. It drove 600 miles from Allen, Texas to El Paso, Texas, and came in to that Walmart.